people, it's me, Eco Chick, and I'm here with Seymour the Snail, Snarky the Shark, and Mrs. Durant, Frowny Frog, and yeah, just gonna do a little bit of water quality testing. I'm gonna start with the pH and 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Capping that. I'll just put that down here for now and give it a little tiny mix and put it down. And I'll check that in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and do the ammonia. So this one is 8 drops of 2 different solutions. Get it really right up and down so they can be uniform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of the second one, and you know, we added more liquid, so it went above our line. This ammonia test takes about 5 minutes to tell what's really happening, so I'll go ahead and give it a little small mix, and we'll come back to that and just oopsie, sorry Frowny, sorry everybody. Get that there. I'm going to compare that in a little minute. And yeah, let's talk about what's happening in the tank. So we have pretty much all of our eggs, except for the 2 that we lost, have emerged. All the alevin have emerged, except for we have 2 right over here that are still, look like they're gonna, you know, they still look healthy, and so we'll keep an eye on that, but they aren't looking like the one from yesterday that had its tail sticking out. That was so cool. All right, so temperature is a steady 53. In the room, we're at about 58, 59 or so, and then there's something happening up here. Yeah, let's look at the top of the tank. So when again, I think I mentioned this, but when the little alevin emerge from their egg casings, the ammonia level goes up in the water. That's why we're doing 2 different tests now. And I'm noticing this foamy bit is evidence that there is ammonia in the water. And so yesterday I changed out about 1/3 of the water, and let's look at these so far. Starting to change. pH is remaining elevated, but it seems like the little creatures are doing okay. And yeah, we'll check the ammonia level in a moment, but it is starting to change. Oh, did you see that one? I was like, hey, what's she talking about over there? I'm gonna like sort of bounce my way up. So let's look at our little alevin and talk about them for a minute. So what do you notice? What do you notice? What do you recognize? Like, what do they remind you of, maybe? Any wonders that you have? So look at their bodies and think about the structure. Think about how they're moving. What do their eyes and their heads look like? What is that that's underneath their bodies? Any idea what that is? If you said their egg sac, or I like to call it their lunch sac, you're right. that is what is feeding them right now. So we don't feed the fish, they feed themselves, and that's how they do it. They have that little egg sac there. It will, they have only been emerged for a short time, so it's still pretty good size. It looks like, imagine if you were hugging a beach ball and tried to swim around, what that might be like. So, yeah. You can see inside their egg sacs, their heart on the tops of their heads. That's, I think it's their brain that we can see. It looks like an upside down smiley face, kind of. It's kind of cool. It's a very joyful creature. So yeah, things are happening in the tank. I'm going to take you over to our chart, and it is the 9th of November, and there are 2 eggs still. We have about 96 alvin. Our consistent temperature of 53 degrees. That gives us this number, this special number that we use every day to do the math. So that's 21. 2 ones plus 1 1 is 3 ones. 5 tens plus 2 tens is 70. Bring the 900 down. So 973 temperature units. Yay! More alvin. They're so cute. So our pH is about 7.6. Ammonia, yesterday, I didn't write this down, at 0.25. That's actually really not too bad. I think that now that we don't have a top on it, the evaporation actually helps the ammonia levels a little bit because it evaporates off. So the water is slightly, it's not like murky, but slightly cloudy on top. It's still cool. There's foam, probably about a third of the top had foam on it. The alvin are healthy, moving, and there's about 2 eggs. You can see heart, egg sac, brain, eyes. And what else did you see? What else did you see? Her tail, body, their heads. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So they're looking really healthy, and I'm gonna, as soon as I sign out here, I'm gonna get that foam out of there and change out some more of the water. I put back a bucket of water yesterday, and so I just use a pitcher to scoop some out and put more in, and it works pretty well. So yeah, this is Eco Chick and all the crew in the Tank Life Experience signing out. Have a great whatever you do.